Hi, my name is Shorya Gupta, and I'm a junior in Wayzata High School in Minnesota. My mentor is Austin, and my project focuses on Commotio Cordis, a rare but serious condition. I was interested in this topic after witnessing what happened to Damara Hamlin, a Buffalo Bills player in the NFL, who suffered cardiac arrest just minutes after receiving a blunt blow to the chest. I have also had a long-standing passion and interest in the heart since childhood, so learning about this condition has been both meaningful and exciting for me. When most people think of sports injuries, they picture broken bones or torn ligaments. But Commotio cordis is different. It leaves no visible damage, no broken ribs, and no bruising. Instead, it is a sudden and often fatal cardiac arrest triggered by a sharp, blunt impact to the chest, such as being struck by a baseball or hockey puck. This isn't just bad luck, it's all about timing. The heart's electrical system has a tiny window of vulnerability, just a few milliseconds, right as it's resetting for the next beat. If a strong enough impact hits the chest wall during this exact moment, it sends a jolt that scrambles the electrical signals. This causes the heart's lower chambers to start quivering uncontrollably, a condition called ventricular fibrillation. When that happens, the heart can no longer pump blood and it stops beating almost instantly. Since this is a purely electrical issue with no structural damage, it can be incredibly difficult to diagnose. Hence, understanding the risk factors is key to preventing commotio cordis and better protecting athletes. Commotio cordis mostly affects young males, ages 8 through 18, as their chest walls are more flexible, allowing force from a chest impact to reach the heart. Sports like baseball, hockey, and lacrosse, where fast, hard projectiles are more common, are the primary culprits. The type of impact matters too. For example, small, dense objects at high speeds carry the highest risk, while moderate force is most dangerous. Athletes with pre-existing heart conditions like hypertrophic cardiomyopathy or genetic arrhythmia syndromes are more vulnerable. Environmental factors such as cold weather or lack of proper protective gear also increase the risk. Also, many chest protectors don't adequately absorb impact, leaving athletes exposed. In a clinical setting, diagnosing commotio cordis starts with understanding the incident of sudden collapse following a chest impact during sports and is most commonly seen in adolescent males with no visible chest injury. Following that, the ECG typically shows ventricular fibrillation at the time of collapse. Also, imaging studies like echocardiography and cardiac MRI can help rule out any underlying structural heart issues. Cardiac biomarkers, particularly troponin levels, are particularly normal, which differentiates commotio cordis from myocardial infarction. Exclusion of other conditions such as genetic arrhythmia syndromes via genetic testing and cardiomyopathies via family history and imaging is also crucial. The key to surviving commotio cordis is simple but challenging. Acting fast is the main thing. Because the heart stops in almost instantly, survival depends on someone nearby recognizing the emergency and immediately starting CPR and using an automated external defibrillator. Thanks to the greater AED availability on sports fields and better training for coaches and staff, survival rates have improved significantly, rising about 15% to nearly 50%. While chest protectors can help, nothing completely eliminates the risk. Researchers are constantly working on new ways to prevent this, from redesigning sports equipment to studying if some people might be genetically more vulnerable. Ultimately, Commotio Cordis is a powerful reminder of how important it is for sports teams and communities to be prepared for the worst and have a plan for a cardiac emergency. Thank you for listening.